That's big girl. So I felt very compelled to do this video. That's why I come to y'all with this little messed up braids on my head that I just threw back because my hair was wild and almost naked. Well, not almost, but you know, my cleavage and stuff is out, but that's besides the point. I get a lot of girls, a lot of women, small, skinny, thick, like everybody, and they always say the same thing. Oh, I love you, I love your personality, how are you so confident, and I can't be this confident. And at the end of the day, I was never this confident before, and even though I'm not as confident as I used to be, but I don't show it, I never used to be this confident. Let me tell y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all a little story, especially when it comes to men. I was around 14 or 15, and I was walking down the street, and this guy stopped and talked to me. So it was me and my friend. And at first we were young, so he was like, do y'all need a ride? We were like, hell no, we ain't finna get in the damn car with you. We don't know you. We know kids get snatched up, but you snatched these kids up, you gonna wish you would've had never fucking done it. But it was like, no, we good. So we kept walking. Saw him again. He talked to me again. He was like, hey, how you doing? I saw you last time. I wanted to talk to you. Da 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 da. And back then, in my head, I wasn't registering. I'm 15 years old. This grown ass fucking man, what he want with a child? Because I'm thinking I'm grown as hell. I can, you know, I like older men. I want to talk to them, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So, I was smart, but I was still a little naive, especially when it came to men. So I talked to him. I had given my phone and we talked. And so one night he was like, can I come pick you up? You want to come to my house to hang out? And I was like, I don't know, you know, because I would have had to sneak out the house. So I was like, okay, we snuck out the house. So we went to his house, and I was like, why we gotta go to your house? Why you can't take me somewhere? Like, why we can't go to a diner or something and sit down and eat and talk? Like, why we gotta go to your house? He was like, oh, we can go there. You know, I just want you to come hang out with me or whatever. So I was like, okay. So we go to his house. He talked. So the first night we there, he's all over me and stuff and trying to have sex with me. And I'm just like, no, I don't want to do that with you, like constantly. And this became so frequent. Like, he used to always try to have sex with me, always. Like, and like a fool, I used to go over there almost every other day. I used to go to his house like all the time. Sorry, phone ring. But so I was like, you know what, I'm not down with this. Like, you know, after a while I would think that a man would stop trying, but he didn't. He kept trying. So one day he finally was like, you know, what's wrong? Why you don't want to have sex with me? And all this stuff. I was like, because that's not what I want to do with you. Like, I wanted a boyfriend. I didn't want to have sexual relations. I wasn't a virgin, but I wasn't really into trying to have sex like that. So I was like, you know, that's not really what I want to do. So one day he was talking to me and he just convinced me to have sex with him. And so while we were having sex, like, I really felt horrible. Like, it's like I didn't want to do it, and I felt compelled to do it because I felt like if I didn't do it, he wouldn't talk to me no more. So I'm sitting there and I got my face covered. I'm like this, and he's like, what's wrong? So you making me feel like I'm doing something wrong. And I'm just like, I really don't want to do this. Like, I don't want to do it, but I feel kind of compelled to do it. So he was like, okay, well, you know, if you don't want to do it, you can just get up and leave. I was like, what? And it was like, this is, I think it was time where we had it was frozen on the ground, like it was ice everywhere. So I was like, so that's it, you just gonna be like, all right, leave. So I was like, you're not gonna take me home? He was like, okay, come on. So we got up and we left. So he said something to me, and he was just basically arguing with me, mad with me because of how I made him feel because I didn't want to have sex with him. He kept pressuring me. So all I can remember is that he had these like a thick sheet of frozen ice on his hood of his car. So we arguing back and forth. So I pick up one of the sheets of ice on the car and I throw it at his ass. And so he's like, we arguing back and forth. So he ended up taking me home. Like, he's driving really slow. He doesn't want to take me home, but I don't want to be bothered with him no more after this. So when we get to where I stayed, that's a 4-way stop, or where I used to stay at. And he's like, alright, you can get out right here. I'm like, I don't fucking live right here. Like, this is not where the fuck you pick me up at. I'm not getting out of the car. So he tries to drive home. I say, I want to go home now. I say, if you don't take me home, I'm going to call the police on you. So he takes me back. He drops me off at the top of my street, and he don't even pull, you know what I'm saying, just really being fucking petty. So I'm like, we both can be petty. So I got out the car and I left his fucking door open. And so he's like, you're not gonna close my door? I was like, no, fuck you. So I got up and I left. This was the last time I spoke to this dude. So like, back then, like, I don't want to say my self-esteem was low, but I guess I just didn't think too highly of myself, or I didn't feel like I was confident enough to get anybody else. And after that, I learned a very valuable lesson, especially when it came to men. Don't subject yourself to anything less than what you deserve, because if you know that you're a good person at the end of the day, why would you be with somebody who ain't shit? Like, he didn't deserve me. He didn't deserve my goodies, but I ended up giving it to him because I felt pressured into doing it, because I felt like I couldn't get nobody else, or I was just wanting to be with somebody, be around somebody. So I learned my confidence right then and there. I learned my worth. I learned over time. Like, I always knew I looked good. I always knew, you know, I kept myself up. I always dressed nice. Hair used to always be done, you know, nails, like everything. And my best friend, Mariah, like, she used to always be like, bitch, you want the baddest, like, you know what I'm saying, she always told me, like, you a bad big girl, ain't nobody fucking with you. And they kind of stuck with me over time and whatnot. Everybody else, like, they see some type of confidence in me that I did not see in myself at the time, but I see it now. So I know I have a lot of younger girls that watch me, and I was like, I love your personality, I love your confidence, you help me. Don't let these folks, like, cause these folks, honey, these folks out here will try to tell you, especially these men, cause that seems like to be one of the biggest issues. These men will try to tear you down, honey. They constantly trying to, especially when they see that you ain't studying that shit, you ain't letting nobody mess up your aura, your flow, and you still looking good, and you still finna be a badass big girl, you know. When they see that shit, they try to figure out, like, why does she get the chance to feel confident? Why should she feel this way? She shouldn't feel that way. She fat. Oh, let me tell her something to break her down. No, bitch. Hold on. Do what you gotta tell them hoes. Hold a fucking minute. You can't fuck this up here. Boo, I'm unfuckable. What I just say? I'm unfuckable. What the hell I just say? Unfuckwittable. That's what I'm trying to say. You can't fuck with me. So this video is gonna be unedited, so y'all can get everything in here. But at the end of the day, don't let nobody mess up your flow. Don't let what people say about you control how you feel about yourself, because it's always going to be somebody that's going to try to break you down. And this is, you know, aimed towards my plus size woman, but this aimed towards any woman, point blank period, because not just plus size women deal with this, all women deal with this. If a man feel like he can break you down to get what he want from you, he will fucking do it. If he feel like he can tell you ain't shit to make you feel bad about yourself, so he can try to scoop in and feed off of that and try to make you feel good, like he the only person who can do something for you, the only person who gonna want to be with you, he ain't fucking shit. Don't lower your standards. I give zero fucks about these motherfuckers, because like I tell people all the time, I said men come and go. These men, all of them, inboxes, dating websites, men think just because I'm fat that I don't have that many options, I ain't got that many choices. But I do. I actually have choices. And I turn down men a lot on a daily basis because that's not what I want. And I know I deserve way better than what's coming at me. I don't want you out here on the corner hustling. I don't talk to drug dealers, dope dealers, anything of that nature. I don't talk to potheads, anybody who sit here and smoke marijuana, smoke weed all day long. I don't talk to bums. I don't talk to down low men. I don't talk to none of those type of men. If you think that you finna get with me on a come up, you out your fucking mind. I don't take care of no man. Don't even look at me like you think you finna get over on me, because it's not finna happen, because I peep game. I run game, so I peep it. Don't think you finna try to run game on me. Not happening. I don't allow men in my house. If you are not my boyfriend, you ain't stepping foot up in this house. Ain't no, oh, what you cooking for me? What the fuck I look like? Ain't no restaurant. You paying me to cook? No, you have to earn your way up. It's called courtship. Ladies, don't allow these men to come up in your house, eat your food, watch your TV, use your electricity. He ain't paying no bills. He ain't got no business up in your house. Ain't no chill. It's called dating. It's called courting. You guys go out on dates. Don't be like, oh, what happened? Y'all women don't want to pay for dates. No, man, that's what you're supposed to do. That's a part of courting. If I gotta pay for my own meal, what are you here for? Like, I'm not trying to get no free meal out you because I can't pay for my own meal. That's not the point of me going on a date with you, because my time is way more precious than money. I can get this money back, but I can't get my time back. So if I'm going on a date with you to spend my time with you, the least that you can do is be a man or a gentleman and pay for the fucking date. Like, that's just, I hate when men be like, oh, y'all just want a free meal. Fuck a free meal, bitch. Who gives a fuck about a free meal? You finna spend what, $30-$40 on a meal? What is $30-$40 on a meal? That's nothing. I do that myself. So at the end of the day, be confident in yourself. Know your worth. Don't let nobody determine your worth. Don't let how people feel about you, what people say about you, determine how you feel about yourself, or determine how other people should treat you, because you treat yourself the way people treat you. If a man know that you ain't with the bullshit, guess what's gonna happen? He not gonna approach you with the bullshit because he know that you ain't with it. Like, so at the end of the day, I just felt compelled. Tiffany Lewis, I know you probably think I did not see your video that you posted. She has a page, and I will put her link below of her YouTube. I saw her story time video, and she asked me to look at it, so I did look at it. I do. If y'all have videos, or y'all got a channel and y'all ask me to look at y'all channel, I actually do that. You know, if you say, hey, I love your videos or whatever, and I have a channel too, can I have your opinion, or could you check my channel out? I do. Just so anybody who has a channel who's asked me that, y'all could comment below and vouch for me. I have looked at people's channels. I comment, and I also subscribe back. So I do hear you guys. I do listen. I do check y'all stuff out. So don't think that I don't, because I do. I follow back. Like, if you on Instagram and I recognize you, I follow you back. If you on Snapchat, I recognize you, I follow you back. Like, this is not no celebrity fan type situation. This is a friend type situation. So we are all equal. That's my big thing. Like, right is right, wrong is wrong. We all equal in God's eyes. So nobody is above anybody else. So I did look at your video, Tiffany Lewis, and this video stemmed from your video because I like what you said, and I feel like a lot of men do take advantage of girls, especially girls who are plus size, because they feel like we easy. So ladies, love yourself, take pride in yourself, know your self-worth, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Alright, y'all, I just wanted to come do this little quick 13-minute, almost 14-minute rant real quick. Bye, everybody.